you guys? So it is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. Now I know some of you guys are wondering like where's the title, where's everything that I normally do, but honestly I'm kind of treating this video as a live video just because it's like I feel like something that is this kind of raw, questions that guys are afraid to ask women and don't want to ask women. I feel like, you know what, let's not fix a single thing. Now of course I could put my intro and things like that, but I just wanted to give it raw. I didn't want to edit nothing. So if I do stutter, if I do repeat myself, if I do a whole lot of stuff that you guys feel like, oh, you should have cut that out, hey you guys, I'm so sorry, but today is the day that we're gonna just do a video and put it out just because I want it to be very transparent and very, very raw for you guys. So for those who know about my social media, I hope you guys checked it out and all that stuff, and my other channel. If you haven't, everything will be in my bio, so go ahead and do that. And other than that, as you guys can tell by the title, also, well, not a title, thumbnail, we are gonna be sipping some wine, you guys. And so as you guys could tell, it was pink wine. So just a real backstory before I jump into this video. Don't worry, like we're gonna get right into it. I know sometimes, or you guys can fast forward. But anyway, so the wine that we're gonna be sipping today is Gallo. Now you guys, let me know the types of wines, even alcohol, whatever you guys like down below, because I love literally drinking wine. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. And I love making cocktails. Like, it's just something that's like fun. When I have the chance to do it, I enjoy it, okay? So as I said, it's gonna be this wine. That's what's gonna be in my cup. And as you guys can tell, the bottle's a little bit down. So it's already in my cup. All right, you guys, so really there's not much more I can say. If you guys want a part 2, let's get this video to I say 500 is a reasonable number, because I'm not going to put a time period on it at all. I don't know if people do that, but either way, over time, as a video grows, I'll know, hey, you guys want to see it. And maybe if it happens fast and we get that 500, nice. All right, you guys. So I'm going to probably be like breathing like this, taking a breath for sometimes if I talk fast, because just naturally I am a fast talker. So I'm going to try to slow this video down and just try to talk to you as in like, hey, we're face to face type of thing. Other than that, like, there's not much more I can say, so we can finally get into this video. So I will be answering questions all the way up to like about 10 minutes, something like that. I don't want to make this video too long because this is also different from my channel. So either way, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, now let me just keep in mind, excuse me, sometimes like, the stuff that you guys don't see, I like this because this is behind the scene. Honestly, as YouTubers, you guys may not know, but like all the talking, we have to take breaths, right? And we also have to, like, if we're like drinking something, even water, like sometimes you just gotta So anyways, let me get started. So the first question that I have, what do you store in your handbags? Seriously, there seems to be an item for every occasion. Just to let you guys know, the questions that I'm doing, I went on different sites. Some of the questions that I've seen on certain sites, I just didn't feel like they were legit, or they were kind of more like not direct. Like, it wasn't general questions. It was more like just that specific person wanted that answer for that question. So I kind of went through this site a little bit, but if you see me going up and down and it seems a little confusing, you guys already know why. Okay, so back to this question. What do we store in our bags? And seriously, is there, and last thing, I know you guys are probably like, girl, you should edit this video. No, I just got to make sure to get these things out, because as a YouTuber, you kind of forget. But the other thing I want to remind you guys is the way these questions are on this website, it's not really like, oh, why do women this, or how do you know if a woman this, or what type of things do women this? You get what I'm saying? So it's really just questions. So when I say it to you guys, when I read the questions out, take it in your head as in she's saying all guys are asking this, and then a woman's answering this, or a group of women type of thing. Okay, so that's what I was saying. What do women really store in their handbags? Now listen, yes, it does seem like we do have a thing for every occasion, and not gonna lie to you guys, we really do. But here's the thing, like, women take the time to get ready, right? Women really try to look good. And regardless of whatever story is behind why that woman's acting that way, why she's like that, it really does not matter to this question, because overall, just they do it because they feel like this is the right thing to do. Because if things go wrong when I go out, right? If my lashes fall off, or if I gotta, go ahead and change my tampon, my pad, whatever she's using, then of course I have to have it in my bag. And I don't know about you guys, like I do to a certain extent, but like for you guys, I feel like you guys personally need less when you go out, because women do more when they go out. So for us personally, we have to have backups. And I could have said that in the beginning, honestly, because that's probably the best way to simplify everything. But yeah, we do have to have backups. It's just security. Like, it's not much to this answer. Like, if you guys are really, really curious, you kind of got to ask that woman. But at the end of the day, it's the same answer, really, because it's just like things go wrong. If my lashes fall off, like I said, anything like that, I have to have it in my bag. And women, if they take care of themselves, or they're very, let's say this, organized, they're going to have these things. There's a lot of experiences, real quick, you guys, before I move on to the next question. There's a lot of experiences where I went out and I just said to myself, damn, I should have brought that with me, right? And those are the things that girls go through all the time. So we should have brought it in the beginning. You get me? You get me. Okay. Oh, first sip of the day. It feels nice. It's very like smooth. And I really like Gallo. Like, I used to drink Gallo a lot before when I was just going through my like rose wine stage. But now, like, I moved on to red wine. I don't know if it's a grown thing. You guys can let me know. But really, other than that, y'all comment down below, like I said, the types of drinks that you guys enjoy, okay? Now, for this next question, you guys, this next question is, and it's a little bit long, so bear with me, but why can't you decide where you want to eat? Question mark. Too many choices? Question mark. You like all the dishes known to man? Question mark. You can't tell the difference. Tell me! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Sometimes it's like kind of a tongue twister, but you guys, like I told you guys in the beginning, that's why I was like, I have to let them know. Like, some of these questions, like somebody's personally asking. It's not like a group survey type of thing. But really, you guys, I feel like women are way more indecisive than men. And I personally know that really from my own experience. And then also the girls that I've been around. But I just feel like girls become picky because, you know, we think about so many other things. I feel like girls, because we're so different than men, of course, but there's just certain things in our lives that we think about and we worry about so much, and you guys don't care about. And that's another thing. Like, you know, wearing makeup, covering up, that's something men don't care about, right? But for a woman, that's relevant, of course. So now when we think about, hey, if I buy this or if I do this, what's the backup? I just posted a nice look, or I look this way. Okay, so I want to go to a restaurant that looks like this. Basically, really, it might not make sense as I'm saying it because I can really explain it better, but really to say it in a good way for you guys, it's like everything is kind of calculated when it comes down to women because we care about so much. So what we eat, not only is a woman indecisive, personally, just my own experience, I'm really indecisive. Like, it's really bad, but I've gotten better for sure. But it gets really bad sometimes because I'm just thinking like, is this good, right? And this is why I mentioned how the makeup thing and all that stuff is important to still know for you guys as men, because we think about our photos, right? When we go through our pictures and we take pictures, we want it to look good. And then a lot of girls will send it to their group chat or send it to their best friend. And then other situations like me, I'll show my boyfriend and I'll be like, what do you think looks better? And I do that a lot, right? Especially because my boyfriend helps me take some of my pictures. Honestly, I've been getting used to taking my own. But you see how those things are important to females? Basically, for you guys to really understand, is like the things that are really relevant to females aren't relevant to you guys. So when it comes down to dishes, and like I said, it's not just because, oh, it's hard to think of like, what do I want to eat? But we do have a lot of things at the end, at the back of our head, that we're just like, oh, let me consider that. And I'm not saying this is about every woman, but I'm just trying to tell you guys, like, just take this into consideration. Not every woman is the same, right? But these are things that literally get to a woman's head and make some kind of like malfunction type of thing, okay? Last thing I also want to say before I forget, you guys, is that like the processing for a lot of women can be different. Although we all kind of think the same, we have different approaches. So for an example right now is like, let's say a woman that is like trying to decide what she wants to eat. She's going to be looking like, oh, well, my story, I posted this. I was eating this last week. I'm going to take a picture, right? That's her mind. And then other girls are just thinking like, oh yeah, I am on social media. Oh yeah, I do care about my looks, but it's less relevant for her, but she still can't make up her mind. And she's looking at the food like, okay, well, you know what's gonna be my appetite for today, right? And so like the pickiness just comes out, but it can come out in different forms. Someone like me, I honestly, genuinely, and I know other girls, a lot of other girls are like this, they just can't make up their mind because they just don't know what to eat. And me, I'm not picky with food, but I really like things to be a certain way. And I think that's another reason why other women would like it, would like to take their time. You know, when you're thinking about, oh, I want this on top of it, I want that. Me, I love sauces. I love, you know, vegetables. I love, you know, cucumbers. I love olives. I love all these different things. So I'm just like, I want to incorporate everything in one dish. And so that's another answer that could actually apply for that woman. If you're dealing with a woman that's like picky, likes things done a certain way, she wants it to be tasty, and I love sauce. If she loves sauce, then damn well we gotta get something that's juicy, filled with sauce. All right, you guys, I know that took forever to answer, but I'm gonna give you guys probably about 1, 2, maybe 3 more, because the video's past 10 minutes now, but it's okay. So we're just gonna keep going because it really doesn't matter how long this video is. I decided that. Okay, so number 10 on this list is, how offended would you be if someone called you, or not, my bad, someone called your eyebrows ugly? You guys, also I want you guys to remember that with these questions, it's a mix. Right now we're getting like, you know, basic questions, but before we were getting more hard questions. So just keep that in mind, okay? So, excuse me. I told you this stuff be happening. This is the behind the scenes. And I really want to post a video on Patreon, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just let my whole YouTube community see it, because I feel like you guys should see it. So back to this, would I get offended? I'm not even gonna lie to you, I would get offended. And I feel like a lot of other women would get offended just because we care about our beauty so much. Like, we want to look good for you guys. And you guys might not think that. Let me drink this wine real quick. It's funny to me because it's like such a war between men and women. Like, it needs to stop. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't even drink that without laughing because it sucks. Like, it's unfortunate. But anyways, back to this question right here. I would get offended because I am insecure. I used to be, right? Now I don't really care because I got my eyebrows, well, they're filled in a little bit. You guys probably can't tell, but yeah, like before I used to be insecure. This is real talk, you know, we got to keep it raw, transparent over here. But before I would get insecure because my eyebrows are not full eyebrows. But here's the thing, and you guys will be so shocked. And the funny thing about it, you guys might not be able to see it, but let me show you real quick. Hopefully you guys can see it because this is no edits. This girl, I'll leave it up as I'm talking. I'm not going to leave it up for long. Let me tell you exactly where it is because it's easier for me to read. Again, I can't answer for the whole of the females population, but so offended. I used to have thick caterpillar eyebrows, and now with a lot of regular blah blah blah, okay, maintenance and stuff like that. Okay, so the third line you'll see right there. And not everybody, sorry you guys, every woman has their experiences, right? Like, you know, we have our own insecurities, and I'm sure you guys have insecurities as a man as well. But the thing is, us as women, we kind of have more because we care way more about our image, and we're judged way more about our image. Okay, hopefully you guys caught that. Take a screenshot. But like I was saying, this girl, she was more insecure about her eyebrows, right? Me personally, I didn't have caterpillar eyebrows. I didn't have bushy, you know, full eyebrows. I never had that. And that was okay with me, but it was more so when I noticed that on other people. And it wasn't just women. It was just like when I would notice it, especially like, you know, when you're young, when you're more, I feel like when I was young, I was more observant. But when you're just paying attention to other things, you just be questioning it like, oh, you know, why don't I have that? Or I wish I had that. So for me personally, I would look and I'd be like, damn, I was not born with that much hair. So honestly, I was insecure because the ends of my eyebrows were never ever thick. They would be so thin, and there was nothing I could do about it. It would never grow. And then as I showed you guys with this girl, she was insecure because she had the caterpillar eyebrows. So with her, you see the difference is every woman kind of has their own stories, their own whys, their own reasons. For her, she felt this way. which is amazing because I feel like it shows that everybody still has their own problems. And I like that a lot because we have to remember these things. Mental health is key and that everybody's still different. But back to this, literally, I would be insecure because I just didn't like it. That girl probably didn't like the fact that it was so puffy and she would probably cut. I don't know. But at the end of the day, yes, a woman would be bothered. And that's because their own insecurities and them not feeling beautiful. To simplify it, they just don't feel good looking. They don't feel like they look good enough. And that's what it is. For me, when I would come around men, I would feel like, oh, you know what? I need to fill in my eyebrows or I need to go get them done because it's like, this is how they're looking. And it's a maintenance thing. How she said it as well. She mentioned maintenance. And she maintained it probably by getting her trims, making sure she got her trims or even waxing. And I don't think, no, it's not. I don't think so. So let's just leave that before I get off topic. But it had to do with eyebrows. But that's not the only situation that has to do with eyebrows. I've had, real quickly before I move on, I had a friend that she kind of had the same situation as me, and she was really insecure. And as soon as she was able to go get her eyebrows microbladed, and there's a lot of other things out there, like I think there's like ombre. Okay, I'm not gonna talk too much because I can't really remember the exact things, but overall, like, there's different situations for every girl, and so they would feel insecure to a certain extent depending on that girl. But there's a lot of girls that would feel insecure all the way through. All right, you guys, so I'll move on to the last question. I don't even know what this last question is gonna be because it's just been going down, but I'm sorry if you guys feel like I was explaining a lot, just because, like, you know, this video is not edited and I'm someone that likes to talk, so I just will keep going and going. If I can keep going in this video, maybe I took advantage of that. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the last question. If you haven't given this video a big thumbs up, go ahead and do that. And yes, okay, so the last question that I'm gonna be answering is that's what we just did. No, you guys, I'm not lit. Like, look, I haven't even drinking that much. It's just like, this is the website. Like, it's not that organized. It's really not. It's organized. Let me not film the website. I'm so sorry. Let me take that back. But it's just like, it's one of those when you go back and forth, it's harder. Okay, so can you please also take charge in a relationship? I, as a guy, don't want to be responsible for every single thing that happens between us. You guys, maybe because I talk about the things that I talk about and I preach you guys about women, I feel that question 100%. And honestly, nowadays, really, I guess this question is kind of, you know, to a specific person, it seems like, almost, I guess. But really, I just want to say, sometimes it does feel like when you're dealing with a woman, it's just one-sided. Or, you know, a woman wants you to do this, do that. It's just so, like, it's a mess. Let me just say it like that. Okay, so at the end of the day, I know you guys feel like with women, there's so much lacking as giving out. But, you know, to be real with you guys, and I want this video to be helpful, I gotta take a breath because shit, you gotta breathe when you're trying to talk. You can't talk the whole video. I be trying to do that. Okay, so back to what I was saying to wrap this video up. You guys, a lot of women, okay, let me say it like this. A lot of women that you guys find that don't give you the hints of a modern day woman, or, you know, they kind of seem like they have potential. Those girls, they have their own problems. So when they're dealing with you, they're still trying to figure out their own problems. And it's like the process of healing, when you're trying to heal and deal with somebody else, it just kind of leads to so many things. And that's the case with a lot of women. They get to that place, and these specific females that feel like, oh, this guy's not doing enough, all men are nothing, they ain't shit, those exact type of females, they are trying to have more, see more, the same way you guys are. So I'm being real with you guys. So I'm trying to tell you, like, a lot of the things that you guys feel as a man, these women are feeling as a woman. And you guys are not seeing eye to eye because this is a war, like a whole war between men and women, feminism, masculine, damn, girl. Okay, it kicked in. Masculine. Let me just say masculine. I want to say the long form, but you guys comment down. Comment down below what type of things, or what you guys, I'm a little, but it's okay because we're about to be done anyways. But comment down below what you guys knew what I was trying to say. If you know and you're watching till the end of the video, please give this video a thumbs up. But other than that, really, I just want to wrap this up with, you guys, women feel a lot of things that you guys feel, but it's kind of sometimes not the woman that you guys meet in person, and it is okay. That's totally fine. But just keep in mind, like, that woman, if she's acting a certain way, if she's not showing you effort towards a relationship, that's where you dead it, and don't even try to pursue her. Don't even bother. You're going to waste your time. But other times, if you're talking to this woman and it seems like it could get somewhere, she seems like she has potential, then you should tell her, ask her those. And then even if you don't ask her, and I don't think you should always, it's almost like you got to read between the lines, like I said in my other video. But you got to kind of like see who's going to be different, who's the potential, and then try them out. If that woman doesn't live up to it, then scratch her out. That's simple, almost. But last thing I do want to say before I close out with this video completely is that, like, a lot of women don't give effort, and there's a lot of thoughts out here. There's a lot of girls for the streets. There's a lot of modern day women, and we know this. But I know you guys watch my video because maybe some of you guys feel like you found a woman that had potential. Those types of women, if you feel like they're not giving the same effort towards you that you were giving towards her, then that's when, okay, you got to start switching things up, because sometimes it's not always good to just give up so quickly, you know? Once it gets down, you guys already know what I said. Once it gets down to, like, she's giving it to you, oh, it's right in front of your face, the red flags, cut her out. But if the effort is not there, you got to test her somehow, okay? And if she can't pass a test, scratch her out. Simple. Just like that. She's gone. Give her a chance. When she proves that she needs a chance or she should get the chance, she can't make the cut. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Simple. Okay, you guys, so I really hope this video was helpful. I know it was a little different, but I kind of like this vibe because I feel like I'm being way more, like, transparent. I feel like I don't have to act different in a sense of, like, I don't have to say things differently, or, you know what, think about, do you guys want to say this to me after I say this and things like that. Honestly, I'm thinking too much because I'm a little buzzed. Yeah, I'm lightweight. Sorry, y'all. But anyways, other than that, comment down below if you guys want to see another part. I would most definitely do it, and I would do it this exact same way because I actually had fun with this video, and the fact is I don't have to edit it, and I love that. So other than that, like I said, give this video a big thumbs up, and everything is in my bio to check out, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.